Okay, happy Monday. Happy new coach kickoff. I am so excited that you guys are here and we're going to get this started. You're going to launch your new business. And the purpose of this call is to take a little bit of that, like, oh my God, I'm a coach. Now what? Feeling away, and just to kind of give you some tangible things that you can do in your first steps as a coach, or if you're somebody who's been hanging around for a while and you're decided to go all in on this will give you a great platform to get started with and give you some actionable tools to take with you and to implement starting tonight if you so choose. So let me share my screen. Okay, so this is how to launch your fitness business, new coach call. So this is the Team Inspire, which I will make a note to add everybody who is in this group to Team Inspire. Team Inspire is my great grandmother coach. She's like my coach's coach. She's awesome. She does amazing things with this business, and she's somebody that I look up to and I mentor. There's a ton of leaders in this group. So if you have a question that I can't answer or somebody in Empower Empire can't answer, this is a great resource for you to use. So it's Team Inspire, and this is a picture of Team Inspire at Summit in New Orleans 2 years ago, which Summit is our annual conference, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But it's a really fun event where we all kind of get together and just hang out for a couple days and learn all the new things and all the happenings that are going on in the Beachbody world. So that is where this picture is from. So first thing is first. The most important thing in this business, no matter what, if you're on day one or day 1001, the most important thing for you to focus on is you. Whether you are a coach, your emerald, your diamond, your star diamond, the way that you are going to lead, develop, and establish yourself is by working on you and growing yourself first. So how do we do that? We get to know the products. If you are a new coach and you signed up as a coach and you haven't really started yet, get to know the products, pick a program. If you're having trouble picking a program, reach out to me. I can help you with that. Or reach out to your coach, whoever signed you up. And love the product. Find your favorite shake recipe. Get to know the performance line if you're using that. Find your favorite way to make that. Do you like making your Energize with or without ice? I like to make mine the night before and mix it up in a mason jar. So there's just different ways that you can love and know the products. Don't be afraid to mess around with it and make it your own. I see coaches do shots of Energize straight from the canister, which I do before my runs, and I'm not a fan, but to each his own. And then another thing to do is to tell people about the products in your new lifestyle. This is where a lot of coaches get hung up. And this is where a lot of new coaches stop themselves before they can even get started, because they're like, well, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I should do. And this, again, that's what this call is about. This is what we will help you do. But the number one thing to do is just kind of jump, and we will help you fly on the way down. The other, number 4, is help people change their life with the product. So you do that by telling people about it and inviting them to join you with it. And then you make sure that they are doing the things that they said they were going to do. You're keeping them accountable. That's what coaching really is amazing at. It helps keep you accountable, and it helps keep your people accountable as well. You're also going to tell those people that they can help other people and continue to grow the network, right? And just grow and expand as much as possible. So telling those people that they can help other people is the first step in building a team. That's not something that I want you to focus on right now, but it is something that down the line we can definitely help you do. So use your resources. There are a ton of resources available to you. Obviously, Empower Empire, the team page, and then the Team Inspire page is one of those. But use the Coach Online Office. It has so many amazing tools in it. Every new product launch has a product training guide. It has trainings in there for inviting, for the first 30 days, what you should be doing as a coach. It has a ton of trainings in there on overcoming objections, all the things. So use the Coach Online Office. You log into there using the same email and password that you log into with Beachbody On Demand. Also, like I said, use the team pages. The FAQs, there's an FAQ for everything from earning trips to, Shakeology. Or using Beachbody On Demand. There is an FAQ for everything. So don't be afraid to use those. And my favorite is YouTube and Google. If I have a question, I usually go to YouTube because I know that there's another top coach out there that has made a video about it. So it's amazing and it's helpful. And I actually used it today when I needed to just focus and get my stuff done. And I had a limited amount of time. So I just went to YouTube, Googled a power hour, and did a guided, task list with another coach that walked me through it. So it was perfect. Another resource available to you is the National Wake Up Call, which is every Monday at 11 a.m. Don't be upset if you miss it, or if you can't, or you're like, I can't do Mondays at 11. I have a full-time job. They're recorded. They're on the Facebook. It's the TBB Coach 411 page. And that's where the National Wake Up Call is. And I will also share it in the Coach Education Center and our Coach Training Center. So that way you guys can also see it there. The one this morning was an excellent one. I loved it and it was great. So I need to share that with you guys. So that is my action item for tonight. And then we also have our weekly team calls, which are every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just hop on, we talk about various things. If I'm hearing a lot of the same things from coaches on the team, we'll talk about that. I'll give you guys some tips and motivation and all the things, and just help you believe in yourself, because mindset is also another huge part of this business as well. So the Coach Online Office, this will tell you, this is your office. This is where you check into every day. So it'll tell you if you're qualified for Success Club. So if you have helped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beyond people a month. This is where you also will find your Coach ID number. This is how Beachbody identifies you. So if you're ever doing anything related, work related, you need your Coach ID number. It's also where you will see your team. So you'll see your upline coach, your star diamond coach, all of the leadership that you have in the team. That's where they are. You'll also see your volume, your commission, which is your earnings. You'll see the Manage My Business tab, which is how you look at your team. You look at, again, that's where your volume and your commissions are. You'll look at any customer orders, any new customer orders, all the things under Manage My Business. There's also business alerts that appears on the left side. That tells you basically everything you need to know in a quick little summary. If any coaches are going inactive, which means they don't have 90 or they don't have 50 personal volume. And then it'll also tell you, like I said, new customer orders, any new coaches that are on your team, anything like that. That's all a nice little summary for you there. And then there's also the Grow My Business, which is where you have the product training. You also have challenge group trainings and challenge group guides, which are all included in there. So I touched on this in my live video this morning, but the 4 vital behaviors are the 4 things that we do every single day, no matter what. These 4 things should be your non-negotiables, and these should be the 4 things that you're focusing on this week as a new coach. So the first thing is being proof the products work. People get this really confused sometimes. Being proof the products work does not mean that you walk out and you look like Autumn Calabrese every single morning. Being proof the product works means that you are doing your workouts, you're drinking your shakes, you're using the other products, and you're sharing it. You're telling people how, why, what you're doing, and you're sharing the struggles along with it. You're sharing, like this morning, I didn't get up at my normal time. I did my workout while my daughter was with our niece, her cousin. And, she walked in the middle of it, and she was doing a dance, got mad at me that I wasn't doing the dance with her because I didn't know it. And like proceeded to try to throw a temper tantrum in the middle of the workout space. And I was like, this is why I get up early in the morning. But I shared that. I put that on my stories. So it's not necessarily being perfect. Sometimes people see this and they think it's about being perfect. It's not. It's about just sharing what is going on with you, sharing your life. And again, doing your workouts, drinking your shakes, and getting into the habit of doing that every single day. So then when it comes to you coaching somebody, you can help them and talk them through any struggles that they're having. The other thing is share, connect, and invite. So this is the second vital behavior. It's also just kind of summarized as invite. But this talks about it's sharing your journey on social media. So like I just said, sharing everything from the struggles to the wins to the just being real. Nobody relates to perfect. Nobody relates to, you know, somebody who has the crazy body type. It's not real, right? People like to know about the struggle. They like to know about the vulnerability piece of it, because that's what makes you relate to them. That's what makes them think, oh, she can do it. If she can do it, I can do it. And that's how you just want to relate to people. You want to start conversations and talk to people. The days of inviting just right off the bat are over. You want to start a conversation with somebody. So there's a specific way to do this that's outlined in the Coach Online office, but it's called FORM. And it's family, occupation, recreation, message. So you send somebody a message, you talk to them about their family, you talk to them about their occupation, about what they like to do for fun, and then you invite them to the challenge group. So it's just a conversation that should naturally lead into the challenge group. Sometimes it doesn't always, but it definitely can, and it can be worked that way. The third thing is personal development. This is usually where people are like, nope, not me, not for me, don't need it. Yes, you do. There are some personal development books that we can recommend, because here's the thing. If you're not growing yourself, you're not going to grow your business. If you're not growing on the inside, you're not going to grow on the outside. You're not going to be able to help other people grow, and you're not going to be able to expand your reach. So growing yourself every single day, 10 minutes a day, it does not have to be you sitting down and reading a chapter book every day. You can listen to books. I mean, I know there's people that they read a book and they fall asleep right away. Oh, there's the Audible app. So you can download the Audible app. You can listen to books when you're driving in the car, on your commute to work. You could listen to them as you're getting ready in the morning. They just however it works into your day. I've listened to books when I have been getting ready in the morning. Now I get up and I do what's called Rise and Energize. So I drink my Energize and I read my personal development. While I wait for the Energize to kick in, I'm, growing my mind. So, but definitely make sure that you are doing 10 minutes a day. For new coaches, I like to recommend the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and Get Over Your Damn Self. That's another good book as well. And then the fourth thing is recognition. So if you've been in my challenge group, I shout somebody out for everything and anything, but just giving recognition for, somebody starting their workout, somebody drinking their shakes, somebody doing their workout despite having sick kids at home, whatever it might be. You can shout somebody out for something little, something big, whatever you want to do, but doing that recognition piece is really, really key. Especially as moms, like how often do we get recognized? Like, oh, thanks for, doing the laundry. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. So when you do get shouted out and recognized, it gives you like that little like warm feeling on the inside. So we like to do that for our challengers and for our coaches too. So your first goal as a new coach is to help 3 people get started with either Shakeology or the Performance Line and a workout program. So this is what's known as a challenge pack. The challenge pack is what it groups everything together. So it groups them together to set them up for success. A lot of people are opposed to doing a smoothie. So if they're opposed to doing a smoothie, they can have the pre and post workout drinks. It still will get you the same amount of personal volume and points to get to Success Club, which will we'll talk about those benefits in a minute. But that's the goal, is to get 3 people on board. Now you're probably thinking, where the heck do I find these 3 people? I'm sure you can think of 3 people off the top of your head that need some type of help with health and fitness in their life. It can be close family and friends, which I encourage you to do. Sometimes those are the people who are most unwilling to join you, but starting there, getting yourself warmed up with having conversations with people that already know, like, and trust you is really going to set you up for success. And just talk to them about it like you would talk to anybody about your favorite thing. Like, how do you talk about something when you just saw a great movie that you like, or you just found the best new pair of jeans? How would you talk about that? That's how you talk about the challenge pack. It doesn't need to be crazy, complicated. Keep it simple, keep it straightforward, and just be you. Just be real and authentic with people. And don't be afraid of hearing no, because hearing no is way more common in this business than hearing yes. So when you help 3 people, that will mean you hit Success Club. You must also have 90 personal volume on Home Direct, which is your shakes or your Energize and Recover. As long as you have these on Home Direct and they're coming in for the month, then you're good. And you will be in Success Club. If you hit Success Club 3 months in a row, you get a free ticket to our annual conference summit, which is in Indianapolis this year from July 11th to July 14th. It's an amazing event. You'll leave it feeling fired up and ready to take on the world. You'll get to hang out with coaches on our team. We'll do dinners. We'll have fun little team building activities. And then you also get to hear from top coaches around the network about their best practices and their best tips and tricks. And you'll also do like workshops. There's recognition. There's and you'll hear I almost forgot one of the most fun things. You get to hear the latest happenings that are coming in the 3rd and 4th quarter. So you'll get to hear about the new workouts. You'll get to hear about the new programs. Anything new that Beachbody is doing, they'll announce at Summit. You also get to do live workouts with the trainers. So you can pick to do a workout with Autumn, with Joel, with Chris, with Jericho, with Joel, with I think I said Joel already, but with whoever your favorite trainer is, you'll get to register to do a workout with them, which is really fun because doing a workout with a trainer live is very cool and there's unlike anything else. So I kind of talked about this last part down here, starting with your friends and family first as you grow your cold market. Your cold market is people that you don't know on social media. Your warm market is people who already know you and you already have a relationship with. So as you're growing that cold market, get your feet wet, get yourself ready with your friends and family and people who already know you. All right, so how do you hit Success Club? How do you help 3 people? You can either, first of all, starting with a challenge group, setting a start date. Our challenge group is opening up again on April 15th, and then it's going to open up again May 5th. So I have 2 enrollment dates every single month. It's usually the 1st and the 3rd Monday of the month. Just because, you talk to people and they procrastinate, for whatever reason. So I find that staggering it that way can really help. So you commit to a challenge group and you commit to a start date. You are more than welcome to run a challenge group with me, help me with the April group and the May group. Or you can start your own. Totally up to you. As a new coach, you have that option. Once you get down the line a little bit further and you're hitting Success Club and you're helping more and more people, you'll probably be ready to branch out on your own. And again, that's where the coach office comes into play, and you get those challenge group guides and everything from there. So they're not scary. They seem really, really scary before you do them. They're really not. They're really fun to do. So how do you invite people? You post an invite. This is that social media post we talked about. Post an invite, tell your story, talk about why you joined and how it's helping you. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Nobody cares about the fact that you're working out. Nobody cares about the fact that you're eating healthy, and nobody cares about the fact that you're drinking a shake. People care about why. They care about how it helps you. They care about why you're doing it and why you're involved. So really getting on a deeper level as to why you're doing this and where you're hoping to go with it again, be a little bit of vulnerability in there, but that's what's going to help people relate to you. You're going to post this with a picture. You're either going to post it on Instagram, Facebook, or both. I like Instagram. I do use Facebook for some things, but I do like Instagram primarily. Totally up to you, whatever you're more comfortable with. You can post your picture, your transformation picture, or if you're a new coach, you don't have a transformation yet, you can post mine or one of the other coaches on our team. You're more than welcome to. You're also going to invite behind the scenes. So anybody who likes and comments on it, you're going to start a conversation with them. Thank you so much for the love of my post. Is there anything about it that spoke to you? Is there anything about it that interests you? Or you can just do an invite right off of the post if it's somebody that you know in real life. And then you're also going to include a call to action on that post. One of my favorite call to actions is to have somebody drop a GIF or an emoji. GIFs are more on Facebook. Obviously, you can't do them on Instagram. But dropping an emoji, dropping a GIF, and just because people love doing that. And it just makes it a little bit more easy for them than saying like, yeah, I think I need help. If they just drop an emoji for you to reach out to them and give them more information, that makes it a little bit easier for them. So that's how you're going to hit Success Club. And then your first invites. Okay, inviting. Let's talk about this because this is where people get, again, they stop themselves because they're so afraid about what other people are going to think. Here's the thing though. Other people's opinions are none of your business. And if somebody is judging you for trying to help other people and help them reach their goals, become their best person, have more confidence, energy, be ready to rock their bathing suit for summer, they're not your person. So that's okay. And feel free to bless and release them. Not everybody is going to be your person. There's no problem with that. So you're going to become a conversation expert. Your goal, in addition to getting 3 people this month, is to connect with 3 new people. I think this says a day. Yep. 3 new people a day or 20 new people a week. Sometimes sending out 3 new connection messages every single day can get a little difficult. We all have busy schedules. We all have kids who, like to just throw wrenches in that schedule. So if you don't get to 3 today, then you do 6 tomorrow, or you just get to 20 people by the end of the week. You're not reaching out to them to close a deal or to necessarily tell them about Beachbody or anything like that. You're just reaching out to open the door. You're just reaching out to get a conversation started. You're not reaching out being like, hey, oh my gosh, we talked about this, how like cold inviting is pretty much dead. Nobody responds to it anymore, and it's a great way to get blocked. But when you reach out just to talk to them, thank them for the love on their post, on your post, ask them some type of question about them, make it about them. That it really is. It's about how they have a need and you have a fix for it. Make sure you're asking lots of questions. Anytime they say something, just ask a question, ask a question, ask a question. Love, listen, and respond. Very often we can forget that there's a person on the other side of the phone and there's a person on the other side of the computer. So making sure you're listening to them. You're listening to what their needs are, and you're listening for different cues into how our products can help their pain points. Recognize and welcome objections as a part of the process. People are going to tell you all the time. I think today I've heard at least 10 times that nobody has time, which I totally get. And that's what this is about. This is about making time. It's about making this a priority, making you a priority, and not feeling guilty for that. But recognize and welcome objections, learn from them, and you can actually use them in your social media posts. Like, hey, I get it. Nobody has time. But you know what? That's why I get up at 5 a.m. every day, because I need to make time for me before I can make time for anybody else in my day. And I say every day on the day that I slept in. That's cool. There's scripts in the file section of the Coach Education Center, as well as in the Team Inspire page. Feel free to use those, but definitely don't copy and paste. Definitely use them to your advantage and make them sound like you. Again, scripts, cold invites, they're just not, people are seeing through them because they're getting so many of them every single day. So if you just kind of look at it to get a skeleton or a shell of a way that you can invite, then you can use it that way. But don't just copy and paste and send it just to get that item checked off the list. You want to make sure you're being authentic with it as well. Don't be afraid of the cost. It is an amazing value. You will get people objecting to price. I had 3 price objections this morning, but it's an amazing value, and it's about showing people the value in it. There's also the 30-day money-back guarantee, so leveraging that and using that with people as well. And talk about your story with the cost. Talk about how you see the value in it. And providing value to people is also going to help them get over the cost of it. Do not send them your link right away. Do not, when they say that they're interested and they want more information, do not send them a link to your share cart or to purchase or anything like that. If they want more information, ask them questions and get their goals, because then we can make sure that we have ways to overcome their objections when we have their goals from them. The other thing too, which I'm totally guilty of this, is showing up and throwing up. So when somebody asks for more information, sending them like a paragraph of information as to everything that is going on. When they want more information, ask them for their goals. Be like, yep, I'd love to give you all the information on it, but my job is to match you with a program that's right for you. So can you tell me a little bit about your health and fitness goals? And then make sure you put their names on a list and you follow up with them. Follow up forever. Until somebody tells you that they do not want to hear from you again and to take them off of your list, follow up with them. It doesn't have to be every other day. You don't have to follow. What I like to do, I get this question a lot. What I like to do is I will send somebody an initial invite message, whether it's to coaching or whether it's to the business or to the challenge group. I will send them the initial invite message. If I don't hear back from them within 2 days, I send them another message. Just like, hey, just wanted to make sure you saw my last message. I know how life gets and things can get lost. If they don't respond to that, I send them one last message 2 days later. And I say, hey, just want to make sure, you're getting my messages. I'm not sure what happened. And I give them a little bit of urgency. I'm getting ready to close my group. If you're interested, just let me know. We can get some more information to you. If not, no worries. Is it something I can check back in with you for the next one? That's it. And then if I don't hear back from them for that message, I go and I move them into my next month follow-up or my next, program follow-up list. So I typically follow up with people 2 to 3 times. After the 3rd time, I move them into, and depending on how the conversation went, they might not be interested for another couple months. So I might move them into my follow-up list for a couple months from now. But it's usually a couple times every other day, and then, a month or 2 later. But just making sure you're keeping a list as well. I didn't even say that. Making sure you're keeping a list and you're tracking who you're talking to every single day is also going to help. Your second goal as a coach is to achieve Emerald status in the first 30 days. Do not get scared of this. Achieving Emerald is the first step in you building your business. It's the first promotion that you get, and it's awesome because then you start getting more money because you get team cycle bonuses. You get you get team cycle bonuses. Sorry, I had a moment. Team cycle bonuses, and then you're also you're getting more money because you're building a team. You have coaches under you, and you're signing people up. So you have the opportunity to get residual income from that as well. The way you sign up coaches in your first 30 days as a coach is you tell them about the discount. You tell them why you signed up as a coach, which was probably for the discount, and you give them the opportunity to do that as well. Basically to get the shakes for the same price that you get your shakes as. You don't want them to pay more money, so you're going to send them up as a discount. We will go over Emerald status in the Coach Education Center and all of that as well, and we'll have a Push to Emerald call next week, but it's just something for you to keep on your radar. So sharing your journey on social media. A lot of times new coaches make the mistake of, okay, I'm a new coach. I'm with Beachbody now. Here is everything Beachbody related. And you forget who you were yesterday. You forget who you were before you decided to start this journey as a new coach. So think of 4 to 5 things that make you you. Are you a mom? Do you love chocolate? Do you love wine? Do you love sports? Do you love animals? Do you love dogs? Do you like, what are things that make you you? What are things that define you? So think of those 4 to 5 things, write them down, and make sure you're sharing them too, in addition to your Beachbody life, in addition to your workouts and drinking your shake. Make sure you're sharing all of that. These are 2 leaders on Team Inspire. This is Ashley and this is Melissa. These are just snapshots of their Instagram. They're sharing their food. They're sharing their transformations. I think Ashley posted here about how this is the first time she's ever worn shorts in years, because she's never, ever wanted to. She's posting her shake, but she's doing it in a way that feels authentic. It doesn't feel like salesy or like, buy this from me right now. She's posting it in a way that she's telling a story, right? Melissa, same thing. She's talking about her in-home spray tanning here. She's talking about working out at her beach house. You see her transformation as well. And she's also sharing pictures of her food, her kids, her life. This quote is, follows diet, but doesn't follow back, unfollow diet, like a little bit of humor, weaving in health and fitness. So sharing their life, telling a story, that's really what your social media is about. The power of consistency and patience. So this is not something, you're not going to send out 3 invite messages tomorrow and have 3 people sign up with you. If you do, fantastic. And I'm so happy for you. And I'm a little bit jealous and I need to know how you did it. But the power of consistency and patience, first of all, this business changes year over year, month over month, week over week. So just being patient with it, doing a little bit of trial and error, figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Oh, that post was great, this one wasn't. Just figuring it out, but being consistent with it. A lot of times coaches are like, well, I did my coming out post and nobody liked it or nobody commented on it, so I'm done. One post is not a business make. And if you keep sharing your journey, keep sharing your story, you're going to get more and more interest in it, and you're going to get more people coming to you, which is ultimately the goal. So these are just examples of how things can change. This was a post in December of 2012, which is crazy to believe that that was 7 years ago, or 6.5. But it's a stock picture from Beachbody with a new program coming out. It says something like, I can't wait to do this. Who wants to do this with me? It has 3 likes, 1 comment. There's nothing about it that like screams scroll stopping or sales, and there's no story with it. This one, however, talks about getting into shorts, getting ready for summer, ready to have their summer body or whatever it might be. Over 3,000 likes, 133 comments, because it's personalized, it's eye-catching. She's sharing her journey and she's telling a story that inspires. So your fitness journey and your business journey are pretty much the same. They don't happen overnight. You do have to track it to see results. Your success is twofold. So your fitness and your nutrition, your public and your private journey, right? So you're not going to have success if you're only doing the fitness side of it and you're not doing the nutrition side of it. You're not going to have success if you're only showing your business publicly and you're not doing it privately, meaning you're not sending out messages, you're not talking about it off of social media as well. As soon as you stop, the results get further away. This happens a lot. New coaches come out, they get right off the gate. They don't see the success that they're hoping to succeed. They're hoping to see, so they stop. But as soon as you stop, there goes that consistency and there go the results. Same thing with your fitness. If you stop a program, you stop the workouts, your results are getting further and further away. Please remember that comparison is the thief of joy. Please do not compare yourself to me, to any coaches on Team Inspire, any coaches in the team. We are about celebrating and being excited for other people. We're not about putting other people down, putting ourselves down because somebody else is doing well. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple, because as with anything, it works if you work it. So how you make money right now as a coach, you make money with commissions. So anything that you sell, whether that be a tub of Energize, a bag of Shakeology, a challenge pack, a pair of tights from the Beachbody store, you make 25% of commission off of that. You also make residual commission from auto ship clients. So say you sign somebody up with a bag of Shake It with a challenge pack and they keep their Shakeology next month, you get residual income from that second bag of Shakeology that they get. And every month thereafter, you still get that income from them. Coaches who make this a business, you get volume and team cycle bonuses as well. So we'll talk more about that in the Emerald Push Call. But when you become an Emerald coach, you're eligible to make an extra $14 every time you cycle, which is every time Beachbody can subtract a certain number from each side of your business. Again, we'll get more into that, but it's just another way that you can make money. And you can max out there, and it's awesome because you're basically making money for other people's success. So it's very cool. So what now? Start going through the training. So there is in the learning tab in the Coach Education Center, there is a module, I think it's module 6, that says, I'm a coach, what now? Watch the first 30 video, fill out the first 30 guide, and start using the Success Club system tracker that is in there. This tracker, I have heard that people love it and they love to hate it, but it is one of the things that will keep you consistent with your business because it'll give you things to do every single day. It will tell you what to do every single day, and it will help you get people on board and help you hit Success Club. That's why it's called the Success Club System Tracker. So this is in the Coach Education Center as well as your Coach online office. If you just search Success Club System Tracker, it will come up. So go through the training, commit to a program, drinking your shakes, and 10 minutes of PD every single day, as well as recognition and as well as posting on social media. Begin sharing your journey, which I just said, posting on social media, and inviting people to join. Don't wait until you feel ready or you're done with your training because you're never going to feel ready. There's always going to be more information for you to take in. So just make sure that you are being true to yourself and you're just being authentic and you're being you. That will help you. Don't get overwhelmed. Take this one day, one step, one conversation at a time. It doesn't, again, you are not expected to be a diamond coach tomorrow. You are not expected to be an elite coach next month. You are expected to just start with the vital behaviors. Start with picking your program, drinking your shake, doing your personal development, and recognizing people. That's it. So those are all the things that you need to do. But the next steps would definitely be getting your first post out there as a coach. You can post it in the Coach Education Center. You can post it, you can send it directly to me, but we can definitely help you get your first post out and get it going. So that is how you get started as a new coach.